We've got more King of the Court drama, but at this point, what's new, man? Let's get into it. But first, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna get to some of these YouTube comments because y'all been showing so much love on these videos. Only right that I show love back to y'all. First, my boy Large Infant says, I do think that there should be an online and offline path for each reward. All you need to do is bump it up significantly for offline, which, coming from someone that used to play only offline, is more than fair. So I agree. I don't think it's necessarily, don't think the offline players shouldn't get the rewards, but people are trying to get it for like not that much effort. I remember back in 2k23, you had to play a crazy amount of triple threat offline games. I don't remember the number, but I just know it was insane to get the main reward. If you're willing to grind that much, I'm okay with it, 100%. Next, my boy Jeffrey Williams says, I want to give a shout out to a content creator, 2k OG. He just started making videos this year, I believe, puts out a lot of great content, and an easy guy to like, seems like to me. Go check him out, maybe invite him to the podcast. I did check out his channel. Seems like a really good guy. I dropped a sub on the channel. I recommend you guys go check him out also. I'm doing Creator Spotlight later, but I wanted to put recognition on this comment because I always appreciate you guys putting content creators on the map and letting me know to go check them out. So comment some of your favorite up and coming YouTubers so I can be sure to go show some love also. If you want a chance to get featured in the next video, be sure to leave a comment down below. It could be anything. It could be a conversation starter, a question for me, a comment about something we talk about, literally anything. Comment it down below for a chance to get featured in the next video. All right, let's get into the community corner. We tackle some of the hot topics around Twitter and give our opinions on them. First, we're gonna get right to the nitty gritty, man. The King of the Court drama. So first of all, this is no hate towards Tydebo or anything. It's just news. Gotta talk about it. So first, this guy's Hamsteed, he messaged the person playing Tydebo, said, can you please go down by 30 and then quit so Ty can win instead of Splash? Pop on the mic to confirm you got this message. Please, man, I'm tired of Splash winning. And the guy said, I did, bro, tell Ty he owes me one. So this is less about Ty being a bad guy and more about showing how flawed this system was. I talked about the issue with KG, Prime Time KG and Crabs. I talked about this. It seems like this whole system of King of the Court is just a flawed system. They need to scrap it all together or just completely revamp it next year because this isn't cool. It's not Ty's fault that people are messaging his opponents telling them to quit. It literally isn't his fault. One thing I did want to add though is not trying to stir shit up. I did find this video.
Quit. If I win, I'll get you some VC. Deal. That's like, but you gotta quit now. Go ahead, hurry. We got 2 minutes. Money Team 9092. I got you. Much love. Stay blessed.
So it seems like I said, I'm not in Ty's situation. I don't come close to winning King of the Court ever. So I'm not sure. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, you know, oh, ban Tydebo. But I do think it's kind of crazy that he's on the mic asking people to quit. But it is what it is. I guess every second matters. And I guess that's what it comes down to, man. Once again, like, I'm not sitting here calling for anyone to be banned because when I did that in the last situation, people were going crazy at me. I'm just saying, man, Tydebo's an amazing player. Like, he go belt the ass on me, but asking for a quit's kind of crazy. And before you guys say anything, yes, I know he was beating the guy pretty good. And I know he was blowing them out. And I know he needed to get that game done to get into one more game for the end of it. So it's not like he was like asking for a quit in the middle of it. But to get, I don't know if he actually paid the guy, but to like offer Cash App and shit is kind of crazy. All right, 2K is dropping a free 99 pack as the grind for this season out of all the Tuesday grinds. I thought it was a very lowercase W, like very, like as small of a W as you could possibly make. Because by the time we get this card, there's gonna be a ton of 99s in the game, and there's gonna be a lot of 100 over. They're dropping 200 overalls per set. So 99s, I'm not gonna say they're useless, but they're not gonna be like as hyped as it is now. It's a net positive, so I'll never complain about a net positive because at the end of the day, a lot of people, even in 6 weeks, will be able to use a 99 overall card. I just don't think it's as hype as people are making it out to be, and Tydebo agreed. Tydebo says, why are people gassing a free Dark Matter card that will never be attainable until mid-May? DBG says, why not just make it a specific Dark Matter reward? An entire year of every single game base reward being a pack is crazy. And I think that's the story of this year, is that every reward has been pack based. This might be the first year that has been that way, where there's been no specific reward cards. We had hidden gems, now we have premium packs, and we don't ever grind for specific cards. The only thing I can think off the top of my head is like the flashback sets. Like when they gave us like Jermaine O'Neal, they gave us who else did they give us? Well, it was like the rewind sets or whatever. But even then, it wasn't like new cards. It was old cards. So I think that's a pretty big flaw in this year's game, and I hope they go away from that next year, honestly. And also, I'm gonna give 2K the benefit of the doubt. I might be wrong. By the time you guys watch this video, that might be out already. I'm hoping that there is still a way to obtain the cards from this set without, like, not including that 99 pack. I'm hoping somewhere in the set of agendas there's a way to obtain some of these cards, at least one of these cards, but we'll see. I wanted to show some love to all that Jazz's tweet because it sums up pretty much what I've been saying all year. The worst Myteam narrative is there's nothing to play for since 250k ended. There was 5 to 10 people that ever had a real chance at winning. You could argue less. It didn't realistically change anyone's reason to play other than them. Was fun as hell as a spectator though. The Decentric said, gotta play because you love to play. Simple as that. So that's why I see people saying like, oh, what's the point of having a good team if there's no 250k or whatever? Because if you enjoy playing the game with a good team, then you enjoy playing the game with a good team. You could be like me. I enjoy playing Park. So I say like, you know, screw having a good team. I have one really good card. You could be a salary cap guy. If you could say, you know, screw having a really good team, I'm gonna have a budget beast team. You could be DBG, who says, he literally said, screw anything over 100k. It doesn't exist to me. DBG plays with almost strictly budget cards, which is cool. That's his narrative. So when people say like there's nothing to play for, why have a good team? Play the game the way you want to play it. And it's really that simple. And if you don't enjoy playing the game for what it is, then don't play the game. It's cool. You don't have to play, man. You're not gonna hurt 2K's feelings. They're gonna still be counting their money. B Souls, who's not exactly a 2K content creator, he's more of a content creator that occasionally plays 2K. He says 3 AM thoughts. Why has no one tried to create a non-2K basketball game around building their own players / playing with players online? I understand 2K got rights to the players and brands, but someone should still be able to make a basketball game, no? And that's an interesting take on it, because I think that's the big step why people aren't making basketball games, is because 2K is going to be the big dog and they're afraid to pay for the licensing for NBA teams, because you might pay for that licensing just for it to be a complete flop. But this perspective is him saying like, why not create like a My Career type game mode where you can play Park, you can play Rec, you can play all that, and there's no need to have NBA players in the game. And I think if the game's done correctly, and if, you know, the gameplay is good and the graphics are good, I can see a game like that actually taking off, and it'd be a lot less risky than creating an actual NBA game. Let me know, how's that idea? Do you think that could succeed, or do you think that'd be a flop? Would you play it? Let me know. If you missed last week's podcast episode, something crazy happened. I had to address it, man. But here's the clip just so you can see what happened.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, don't get me started now, bro. Don't bring that shit up. Don't do it, bro.
Nah, you really OD'd though, bro. Like,
no. Stop, bro. What you doing, Stop, bro.
I'm just saying, you was on some different shit.
Nah,
he's about to say you next,
Nah, hey, fuck this podcast. We can right now, bro. We can fuck this podcast up, bro.
All right, come on, bro. You ain't gotta take it there for real.
It's whatever. It's whatever,
bro. It is whatever, bro. Come on, you
want. Centric said, all right, you want a clip? I'll give you a clip.
Hey, it's whatever, and right now, bro. Give me the Addy, bro. I'll pull up right now. What you talking about?
Come on, you wildin' right now.
What you mean, bro? You thought we ran one time on Park and now we boys?
Bro, you on everything I love, D. I'll pull up.
Pull up right now. Bro. Pull up right now.
Bro, y'all both in Florida, no?
Hell yeah, he wildin', bro.
You in Florida? You where you at?
Bro, we can end this shit right now on everything I love. You
right now, pull up. Right now. Hialeah Gardens, pull up to the crib right now.
You are wildin', bro. I asked you a simple question. You doing the most. Like, it's not for all that. Like, come on, bro. I thought we was cool. You wildin' for no reason. Like,
let's do it right now.
I love. I'm with whatever, bro. I'm waiting.
Bro, pull up. I'm a DM you to Addy right now. Let's go.
Bro is wildin'. Y'all
At
gotta
this
talk
point,
to
I
him,
don't
bro.
know if
He
they
wildin'.
serious or not.
Serious? He talking crazy for no reason. Why you bringing that shit up for?
Bro, I asked you a simple
I saw your face when you brought that shit up. That shit was intentional. You brought that shit up.
Bro, I'm not even at, bro. Y'all gotta talk to him for real. He wildin', bro. Like,
I thought we were
y'all gotta cut
chilling.
the pod talking, bro.
I was like, God damn. Ant got us, man. He pranked us. For a second, I thought it was real. I'm not gonna hold you. If you look at my face, like for a second, I really thought it was real. Josh looked like he was seeing a ghost. W prank, W Ant, W Decentric. Go check out the full episode. It was a great episode. Decentric really, gave some good insight on stuff. And it was a whole W episode, so I definitely recommend going to check that out. All right, let's get into the creator spotlight. Well, I like to show some love to a couple of content creators that make any kind of content, whether it be like YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, anything like that. This first one is named Zeno TV. You see, he only has 62 subs. Or 63, sorry. I rated him after one of my streams last week, and his energy was insane. Watching him play was so fun. Like, he made his own sound effects. He was so full of energy, and I definitely recommend going to check him out, man. He was a fun to watch. Go check him out. And then we got my boy PS Star Myteam. So he's been doing crazy giveaways on Twitter. He's been doing gift cards. He's been doing snipes. I normally don't recommend like promoting people just because of giveaways, but he actually seems like a really cool dude. So go check him out on Twitter as well. Super cool dude. And also be sure to check out 2K like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Now let's get the moments of the day. We like to talk about a moment in NBA history from today's date, so I can give y'all some ball knowledge. Pause. Today we actually only have one moment, but it's a good one. So this is the day that the NBA actually for the first time had NBA players go play for the Olympics and win a gold medal. For those who are unfamiliar, back in the day, they used to only send people who were not professional athletes to play basketball in the Olympics. So mostly like college players and stuff. This was the first time they sent actual NBA players to go play, and we had the dream team. That's gonna wrap up today's video. I appreciate y'all making it all the way through. Be sure to leave some comments down below for a chance to get featured in the next video. If you don't mind, drop a sub on the channel, man, because we're trying to grow the channel as big as possible. Y'all have already been showing a bunch of love, but all the subs are appreciated, man. I hope y'all have a good day, man, and y'all be safe. Peace.